Deep work, the power of focused success. Imagine you're preparing for an important exam or working on a big project. You sit down to study, but within minutes, your phone buzzes. A notification from Instagram, a new message on WhatsApp, or just the urge to scroll through YouTube, and suddenly, an hour has passed. You feel guilty, try to refocus, but the cycle repeats. This is a common struggle in today's world, where distractions are everywhere. But what if you could train your mind to stay deeply focused on one task at a time? This is exactly what Cal Newport teaches in his book, Deep Work. Who is Cal Newport? Cal Newport is a professor at Georgetown University, specializing in computer science. Apart from being a researcher, he is also a well-known author who has written several books on productivity and focus. His most famous books include Deep Work and Digital Minimalism, both of which help people escape distractions and become more productive. What is deep work? In his book, Newport explains that there are two types of work. One, shallow work. This includes tasks that don't require deep thinking, such as checking emails, responding to messages, scrolling through social media, or attending unnecessary meetings. These activities don't create much value but consume a lot of time. 2. Deep work. Deep work means working with full concentration, without any distractions, for a long period. This kind of focused work leads to higher quality output, better learning, and improved creativity. Newport argues that people who master deep work can achieve extraordinary success in any field, whether they are students, professionals, artists, or entrepreneurs. Why is deep work important? Today's world is full of distractions. Social media, emails, notifications, and multitasking have made it difficult to focus. As a result, people struggle to complete important tasks efficiently. But those who learn the art of deep work gain 4 major advantages. Keycap 1. Better performance. You complete tasks faster and with higher quality. Keycap 2. Faster learning. You absorb new knowledge more effectively. Keycap 3. Higher creativity. Your mind generates innovative ideas. Keycap 4. Less stress. Deep work helps you avoid the anxiety caused by unfinished tasks and distractions. Let's take an example. Story. The writer who mastered deep work, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was struggling to finish the final book in her series. Her home was full of distractions, and she couldn't focus. So, she checked into a quiet hotel, turned off her phone, and dedicated herself completely to writing. This undisturbed deep work helped her complete the book, which later became a global sensation. This story proves that deep, focused work can lead to extraordinary results. How to practice deep work. If you want to develop the habit of deep work, follow these simple steps. 1. Choose a distraction-free environment. Find a quiet place where no one will disturb you. If you're a student, you can create a study zone at home or visit a library. 2. Set fixed work hours. Decide a specific time every day for deep work. Treat it like an important meeting with yourself. 3. Use the 90-minute rule. Work deeply for 90 minutes, then take a short break. Studies show that our brain works best in focused 90-minute sessions. 4. Avoid multitasking. Stop switching between tasks. Multitasking reduces productivity and increases mental fatigue. 5. Limit social media. Newport suggests a 30-day social media detox to break the habit of constant distractions. After 30 days, evaluate whether you really need it. Final thoughts. Deep work is not just about working harder. It's about working smarter. The ability to focus deeply is a superpower in today's fast-moving world. If you can develop this skill, you'll be ahead of 99% of people who struggle with distractions. So, start small. Pick a task, find a quiet place, and focus. Your journey to unstoppable productivity and success begins today. Deep work, the ultimate key to success. In today's digital world, constant distractions have made focused work a rare skill. Whether you're a student preparing for an exam or a professional working on a project, your ability to concentrate deeply determines your success. Imagine 2 students. Student A studies with full focus, no phone, no social media, just books and notes. Student B keeps checking notifications, scrolling through Instagram, and replying to messages while studying. Who do you think will perform better? Obviously, student A. This principle applies not only to studying, but also to business, jobs, and any skill you want to master. This is the power of deep work, a concept introduced by Cal Newport in his famous book, Deep Work: Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World. Benefits of deep work. When you work on one task at a time with full concentration, both quality and productivity improve. This makes you a high performer who can achieve more in less time. Here are some key benefits of deep work. Heavy checkmark better results. Your efficiency increases when you focus deeply. Heavy checkmark time saving. Without distractions, you complete tasks faster. Heavy checkmark peace of mind. No unnecessary stress or mental exhaustion. Heavy checkmark higher success rate. Whether in studies, business, or job, deep work makes you an expert. The myth of multitasking, your biggest enemy. Many people believe that multitasking makes them more productive, but research proves otherwise. A study by Professor Sophie Leroy from the University of Minnesota found that when a person switches between tasks, their focus is divided, leading to poor performance in both. Another 2021 study revealed that 60% of employees use social media during work hours, reducing their productivity significantly. Simply put, multitasking leads to failure. Similarly, staying connected to digital devices all the time damages concentration. How to develop deep work. Cal Newport introduces 4 powerful techniques to incorporate deep work into daily life. 1. Monastic approach, extreme isolation method. This approach requires complete isolation to focus on important tasks. Example: think of monks or scholars who cut off from society to master their knowledge. This method is difficult but highly effective. 2. Bimodal approach balance strategy. In this method, you dedicate specific hours to deep work and use the remaining time for other activities. Example: famous authors often spend mornings writing without distractions and keep afternoons for meetings and emails. 3. Rhythmic approach, consistent routine method. This method involves setting a fixed daily schedule for deep work. Example: a student studying from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day without fail develops a habit of intense focus. 4. Journalistic approach, opportunistic method. In this approach, you use any free time available for deep work. Example: journalists write articles whenever they find a spare moment, using every opportunity productively. Conclusion: in today's fast-paced world, deep work is not just a skill, it's a necessity. If you want to succeed, focus on one task at a time and avoid distractions. Get more done in less time. Heavy checkmark, improve work quality and productivity. Heavy checkmark, reduce digital distractions. Heavy checkmark, make focus and discipline your strengths. By applying these principles, you will achieve extraordinary results in life. Rules for practicing deep work. If you want to make deep work a part of your daily routine, you must follow certain essential rules. When practiced correctly, these rules will help you complete your tasks with intense focus and efficiency. 1. Choose the right environment. To make deep work effective, select a place with minimum distractions. Heavy checkmark if you're studying, put a "Do Not Disturb" sign on your door. Heavy checkmark, visit libraries or quiet spaces where you can work without interruptions. Heavy checkmark, J.K. Rowling wrote the final chapters of Harry Potter in a hotel room to avoid distractions and focus better. 2. Minimize social media usage. Heavy checkmark, social media is the biggest focus killer. Heavy checkmark, mindless scrolling disrupts your brain's organization and pulls your attention away from important tasks. Heavy checkmark, practicing deep work regularly reduces your dependency on social media. 3. Practice productive meditation. Heavy checkmark, productive meditation means focusing on your goals while walking, running, eating, or driving. Heavy checkmark, this refreshes your mind and helps you gain clarity and better focus. Heavy checkmark, over time, this method helps you understand your real-life goals and how to achieve them. 4. Apply the cold turkey method, social media detox. Heavy checkmark, the cold turkey method, requires you to completely avoid social media for 30 days. Heavy checkmark, during this period, focus only on essential work and personal growth. Heavy check mark after 30 days. Analyze the difference in your life before and after quitting social media. Heavy check mark, this technique, is a powerful way to break social media addiction and adopt deep work. 5. Stop being busy. Focus on important tasks. Heavy check mark, many people waste time on emails, social media posts, and unnecessary conversations. Heavy check mark, living a deep life means prioritizing tasks that bring real value to your life. Heavy check mark, identify your core goals and work only on what truly matters. Conclusion. Heavy check mark, create the right environment for deep work. Heavy check mark, reduce social media usage and avoid distractions. Heavy check mark, use productive meditation to train your mind for better focus. Heavy check mark, try the cold turkey method to break social media addiction. Heavy check mark, eliminate unnecessary busyness and focus on real goals. If you follow these rules, you'll double your productivity and achieve extraordinary success in life. The final step to master deep work. Deep work not only boosts productivity, but also gives life a deeper meaning. It pushes you beyond comfort zones and fears, allowing you to unlock your full potential. 1. Create a deep work schedule. Heavy check mark, plan both work and free time to conserve your energy effectively. Heavy check mark, just like an office worker follows a fixed schedule, you must design your own daily routine. Heavy check mark, avoid wasting time on unnecessary activities like TV, mobile, or social media after work. Heavy check mark, maintain a proper sleep and meal schedule to stay energetic and focus the next day. 2. Success is impossible without focus. Heavy check mark, in today's world, deep work is the key to success. Heavy check mark, if your focus is divided among multiple tasks, you won't excel at any of them. Heavy check mark, do one task at a time and give it your 100% effort. Heavy check mark, avoid multitasking as it often leads to failure in all tasks. Conclusion. Heavy check mark, deep work, requires a disciplined lifestyle. Heavy check mark, follow a schedule to improve productivity and focus. Heavy check mark, say no to multitasking and focus on one task at a time. Heavy check mark, if you adopt these habits, you will achieve extraordinary success in life.